Well, let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE that has traded in the red, starting off the week on quite a positive note today, even though it did get a lower handover from the Asian markets, where we also saw China cutting interest rates unexpectedly. But looking at that picture, mostly pretty, the all-share up more than 0.7%. Those gains largely being led by the Industrial 25. Climbing more than 1.5%, Financial 15 there, up by 0.7%, but backing that trend is the Resources 10 complex. They're shedding more than 1%. Let's take a look at what is happening stateside, of course, where markets are still digesting the announcement yesterday from President Joe Biden that he has pulled out of the presidential race there, and of course has endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris. And another day, more drama. Of course, we did have on Friday there the IT outage that was caused by CrowdStrike, where we saw the shares of the cybersecurity company plunging more than 11%. But see of green on that front, the S&P 500 up by 0.6%, tech-heavy Nasdaq surging more than 0.8%, and the Dow ticking up higher, 0.16%. Let's take a look at what is happening with the markets across the Atlantic, and quite positive sentiment on that front as well, being led by the DAX with a gain of 1.45%, CAC 40 up by almost a similar margin, and the FTSE 100 climbing more than 0.7%. Let's cross over to the currency scene and take a look at how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. A little bit of weakness, but relatively flat against the major currencies there. Against the dollar, the rand standing at 18 rand 28, against the pound at 23 rand 61, and against the euro at 19 rand 89. Let's take a look at how the other currency pairs are doing, starting off with the euro dollar at 1.08, pound dollar at 1.29, and the yen exactly at 157 against the US dollar.